In today's video, I'm going to showcase you what could be the best alternate for Bank Nifty. This is a very important one because most of the people will start with 3 minutes and then they will try for a very long time. But the same strategy, if you just change it to 5 minutes time frame, this works good rather than the 3 minutes time frame. The risk to reward is something very good in options. Let me just show it practically. So now what I do, I just change the same strategy to options to futures. One lot I'm going to buy, submit it. Okay, so now it shows 1.7. Okay, here it is near to 1.8. So what's the profitability? 56,000. So these are the two key points you need to consider whenever you are creating a strategy.
Are these strategies also suitable for trading in futures? Can we use the same thing and instead of just buying a 500 premium option, can we go and buy the futures? Hi, I am Apurva Sheth and I welcome you to this yet another insightful episode of Right Choices with Oracles of the Wall Street. Friends, last week we were speaking with Didi from Quantman, and in the last episode we discussed how we can use existing strategies with minor tweaks which can be suitable and tradable for other indices. So we saw how Bank Nifty weekly strategy was used or could be traded with a minor tweak on Sensex weekly. Now in this episode we are going to continue forward with our discussion and see how we can create completely new strategies for trading in Sensex weekly options, and how we can create an alternative to Bank Nifty weekly. So over to Didi.
So the last video, we have discussed a lot, many things about the strategies whichever we have been used for Sensex cannot be used for Bank Nifty and as well as for Nifty. So now in today's video, I'm going to showcase you what could be the best alternate for Bank Nifty. Okay, because we guys been trading Bank Nifty for a very long time, so we need to have something similar, right? So on that aspect, let me just give some data inputs so that you can create your own strategies. Okay, so let me just share my screen. So now let me just look into the fact sheet of Bank Nifty, where we can see the two stocks, the HDFC and then the ICICI. So they contribute near to 52% of the entire Bank Nifty. So now only these two stocks, if they make the breakout, okay, if they travel in a single direction, then the Bank Nifty will obviously follow it. Okay, so there is a higher probability that if we configure a strategy which works in both HDFC and ICICI stocks, will definitely have an impact on Bank Nifty index. On the other hand, let me just look into Nifty. The same HDFC and ICICI are the top weightage. So here it contributes near to 20%. Here it is 52%. Here it is 20%. And whereas in Sensex, we can see it contribute near to 25%, 14.3 and 9.6, 25%. So now it's very clear that the banking sector, whatever the strategies we used, will never be able to will never be able to use on both the indexes, because the Bank Nifty is more centric to only two stocks. It's more centric to two
So trading Bank Nifty
stocks.
is like trading stock options, not index options, if you will.
Yeah. Okay. So now you guys understood the basic nature of the index. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we are trying to understand whether based upon the volatility we can do something. Exactly. See, that's the one part what you guys need to understand. Okay. So now what I do, let me just draw 3 lines. Okay. So now this line what I put is going to be a 50 moving average. Whereas on the other hand, the 30 moving average will be like this. There will be some noises over there. And if we take on Bank Nifty, so literally we have here two number of constants. This is going to be 12. So, going to be 12. And how the 12 EMA will be? It will be like more clumsy. Okay. So we have 12 stocks on Bank Nifty, 30 in Sensex, and 50 in Nifty. So if on the 12, two stocks contribute to the 50%. So now if a stock breaks out like this, obviously the index also will retrace to it. So this is one important thing we need to take it into consideration. Okay. And now the immediate 12 to we have near 30. 12 to 50, we have near to 38 stocks different. Here it is going to be another 18 stocks of difference. So 18 along with 38, there is a big number of difference. This is very significant actually, because the 50 stocks is something where it's a slowly moving one. It's a slow, it will move very slow. Because the moving average of 50, you can see it will be very smooth. It will be not as wild as 12 moving average. And the prices, the Sensex is trading near to, like right now we just keep it as somewhere near to 80,000, we just keep it. Okay, Bank Nifty, we just keep it as 50,000. And Nifty is going to be somewhere like near to 22,000, let's just keep it. Or just like, these are not exact numbers, I just keep it like this. So now, we can clearly see the volatility will be very high on the 80 and in 50, because here the number of stocks are very less. The volatility will be very high when the two stocks like HDFC and ICICI goes fast. Then definitely this particular stock, Bank Nifty will go very wildly. And here we have the price, which is 80,000. The fluctuation of 400, 500 points can be even in a single candle. So the volatility over here is been very high. So, which is similar to the what we see in Bank Nifty. So what I personally say is that the Nifty, the Sensex could be the best alternate for the Sensex. The Sensex could be the best alternate for the Bank Nifty. Rather than using some on Nifty, where we have a 50 stocks, the moving average will be very slow. So obviously there will be something it'll be very slow. So the stocks, the strategies, whatever I have used for Bank Nifty, the 80% of them are working in Sensex because of the higher premiums. Because whenever it comes to Bank Nifty, we have very high premium. And similarly, we have very high premium in Sensex because the prices are quite high. It's near to 80,000. So now, and along with that, the stocks difference is only 18. Whereas it comes to Nifty, it's going to be like 38 stocks. There is a big difference. So these things has literally make something like it is very hard for the lovers of Bank Nifty to use Nifty, because like I personally struggled a lot whenever I started trading in this one Nifty mainly. But Sensex, I'm more comfortable, and I felt that the option selling or option buying, okay, both are the premiums are very high. So the sellers also literally enjoy where they keep a very good stop loss, a positive stop losses. But on the other hand, whenever it comes to buyer, if there is any volatile move, 1,000 points of move is not something very big with respect to Sensex. And we know like the premium where we are using near to 500, that's what I discussed earlier. So 500 premium, you can see here. The 500 premium will be obviously near to ATM or in the money. So that too on a weekly expiry, it should be in a very near to expiry, this should be on it'll be deep in the money. So if 1,000 points of move in Sensex will literally make it double, the premium will be double very easily. And the 1,000 points of move in Nifty in Sensex is going to be not that much hard. So these are the things like which make Sensex the more comfortable one for the people who used to trade in Bank Nifty. So what are the strategies you configure? You can configure accordingly, like whatever I have given today, you can just try to take this strategy. And from here, you can build you can put other indicators and you can build the strategies for Sensex. And what I can give you few suggestions is use 5 minutes rather than 3 minutes, what we use for Bank Nifty. So if you use the same strategy, if you put it in 3 minutes, right? And obviously, it is not that much great to have it. Let me just show you. So everything is okay. So I just take this one. So everything I have used is 5 minutes, and I just change it to 3 minutes rather than changing other things. I just instead of 5 minutes, I just use 3 minutes. We know that it was showing 1.88 RPT. Now let me just look into the same thing. Yeah, I just changed everything to 3 minutes time frame and then run it. It was 1.82. And for the same period, this is 1.05. There is a significant difference, 1.82 to 1.05. The drawdown also increased 7,000. And here the drawdown is 4,700. So this is what we need to understand with respect to this is a very important one. Because like most of the people will start with 3 minutes and then they will try for a very long time. But the same strategy, if you just change it to 5 minutes time frame, this works good rather than the 3 minutes time frame. So like this, you can try to configure your strategies on 5 minutes time frame and kindly use 500 premium rather than going somewhere like 200, 300. So 500 premium is far better than using ATM. Okay, I will just show that example as well. So I just copy and edit the same strategy, and then I put instead of using premium, I put spot-based ATM, and then I submit it. Okay, so now we can see only 1.24. The ATM is not working. So if you put 500 premium, it works good. So these are the two key points you need to consider whenever you are creating a strategy. So this will definitely make you to enhance your strategies in a proper way. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. So there are like two important insights which I told in last that will help you guys in creating your own strategies in a far better way.
Sure. So one is that you have to use the premium which is closer to 500,
Yeah.
and another, especially when you are working on Sensex strategies, and another is that instead of uh, 3 minutes, you should go and develop your strategies on 5 minute
5 minutes
time frame.
Exactly.
So Bank Nifty used to work very well on 3 minute time frame.
Exactly. And added to this, I can give one more key point. Anything about 9:30 works pretty good rather than putting in the first 15 minutes of time.
So what is the reason behind that? There's too much of volatility and 920 straddle players.
No, what has happened exactly is the most of the time it tries to open above the level of R1, and there is a lot of reversals which has happened. So I just personally went and just checked with checked with the sheets like the charts. So I can see like very most of the trades which has been taken at 9:18 because the first 3 minutes 9:18, most of the trades has dropped a lot. So that's one thing like we need to understand.
Okay. So, Didi, are these strategies also suitable for trading in futures? Can we use the same thing, and instead of just buying a 500 premium option, can we go and buy the futures instead?
No, see, like whenever it comes to buying the futures, right? So we can't ensure the slippages, what is happening over there in futures. Okay, so that too in Sensex, I don't personally suggest to go ahead with the futures because the liquidity is very less. So it's better to go with the options. The options liquidities are quite good.
Even if someone is trading these strategies on, let's say, Nifty or Bank Nifty, so can they go and trade the same strategies with futures also?
With respect to futures, let me just say it in different way. The risk to reward ratio is very less if you're trading in futures.
Okay.
So here the risk to reward is something very good in options. Okay, let me just show it practically. So now what I do, I just change the same strategy to options to futures. One lot I'm going to buy, submit it. Okay, so now it shows 1.7. Okay, here it is near to 1.8. Okay, so what's the profitability? 56,000. Here the profitability is 23,000. But for buying one lot of Sensex, the futures value, so right now, based upon the lot size increase, it's going to be quite
So you'll
high,
have
right?
to your ROI will reduce.
Yeah, or it will drastically reduce. Be drastically reduced. It's not something like smaller value. It will be very, very, very high. So that's why, like, I suggest to take like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And one more question I had was regarding people when they are developing these strategies on platforms like OnPan.
Yeah.
So, how do you take inspiration from how should people think when they are developing their strategy? So, something like the insight which you gave that 5 minute works better than 3 minutes on Sensex. So that is something that without experience and without trial and error, a newbie will not be able to find it.
Definitely, it is very hard. So, like today, whatever I have created, right? So, you can see, like, I've been working for more than how many strategies so I started somewhere here, and all the way I done all this backtesting. It's near to 50 backtesting I done, and I got one strategy. So it takes lots of time to. That's why I say, like, these two key points will literally skip uh, 50 backtesting. You can directly go on this. So this comes out of experience. So once they start with right, so down the line in 3 or 6 months, they will be able to understand, okay, what sort of difference we can make on the strategies, how we can use multi-time frames on the strategies. So those things will definitely help them a lot.
Okay, great. So I think it was a very insightful session with you. So I hope that our viewers will also like the discussion that we have had with you, and they will find some insights which they can use in their own trading. So thank you once again for coming on our show and sharing your insights, knowledge, and time with us.
Thank you so much.
So in this entire conversation with DD, we have seen how you can use the same old strategies with some tweaks to trade in the weekly expiries. So Bank Nifty weekly expiry strategies have stopped working now because Bank Nifty weeklies are not available, but those same strategies can be used on Sensex weekly expiries with some tweaks. Apart from that, we have also got many insights on developing new strategies for Sensex weekly expiries. So I hope that you will find both these episodes very insightful, and to continue watching such insightful episodes in the future, hit the subscribe button and do stay tuned for more episodes. Thank you.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.